Hello viewers, myself Sangeeta once again welcomes you to my YouTube channel Easy English with Shraddha. So far we discussed about what is tense and what all are the tenses, and already we discussed about the present tense. Now we are going to discuss about the past tense. So now we will discuss about the simple past tense, which is known as past indefinite tense. So first of all, we will see the form, the subject plus past second verb of the form. Then we will see the remaining part of the sentences. So first of all, we will see this table. Subject he plus verb killed plus the snake with a stone. So over here we will see he killed the snake with a stone. Like that, I saw him in the market yesterday. Now next example, our team won the match by 2 goals. This is the statement for the affirmative sentences. Next we will see the interrogative sentences. For interrogative sentence, the form is did plus subject plus present first form of the verb plus the remaining part of the sentences. So let's see an example for this. Did he visit last week? If it is an interrogative sentence, the sentence should be completed with the question mark. Next example, did you come yesterday? Did they meet you yesterday? This is the way of the interrogative sentences. Now we will see about the negative sentences. First of all, we will see the negative sentences form. What is the form of the negative sentences? So form of the negative sentence is first subject plus did plus not plus present plus first form of the verb plus remaining part of the sentence. Now we will see the examples. I did not break you or your slate. Next, you did not come late yesterday. Next, she did not go to school yesterday. This is the negative sentences. Now we are going to discuss about the interrogative negative sentences. As we know, interrogative sentence means the question mark sentences, and negative means not. Use the not. So both will combine together now. So the form of the interrogative negative sentence is did plus subject plus not plus present verb, first form of the verb plus the remaining part of the sentence. Now we will see the example. Did he not break your slate? Did she not come here yesterday? Did you not see a movie last night? So these are the uses, or these are the forms of the past tense. Now we will see the uses of the past tense. So first use of the past tense is past action. As we know, action which is done. So in that case, we can use past verb with the V2 form. So we will see over here, I bought a car 1 month ago. So over here, this is the V2 form of the verb. So it is the past tense. It's a simple, as we know that something should already done, that means it is past tense. Now second one, the polite enquiries. So which is a polite manner? If you are going to ask somebody else something, you need to ask them politely. In that case also you can use the second form of the verb. I wonder if you would lend me that magazine. Over here, would, or if you want to be more polite, you can use could. So if you will use could, it will be more polite. So I wonder if you would lend me that magazine. Next, in subordinate clause. Subordinate clause means which is unreal or which refers to an unreal thing. If I were you, I would shut him out. Means जो नहीं होता है. If I were you, मैं अगर आपके जगह में होती या आप होते तो मैं उसको यहाँ से चेकआउट कर देती. सो ये कभी हो नहीं सकता. मैं ही हूँ, आप ही हैं. सो वो जो जगह में भी हम एक सबऑर्डिनेट क्लॉज है जिसके लिए हम लोग पास्ट टेंस का यूज कर सकते हैं. नेक्स्ट पॉइंट, an event which occurred at a particular point in the past. फिर से देखिए, an event, an action or an event occurred at the particular point. एक particular point में होगा in the past. Past में एक particular time में वो आपका mention किया हुआ होगा. So he returned from Mumbai on last Monday. Last Monday जो था वो रिटर्न मुंबई से हो चुके हैं. इन दैट केस ऑल्सो वी कैन यूज पास्ट टेंस. नेक्स्ट, an action or an event which occupied a period of time. कोई period of time को occupy करके रहा होगा in the past which is now ended. पास्ट को रिलेटेड करते हुए आज की डेट में वो एंड हुआ होगा. इन दैट केस ऑल्सो वी कैन यूज पास्ट टेंस. शी स्लेप्ट फ्रॉम 4 hours. मीन्स वो लास्ट 4 hours से सोई थी पर अब नहीं है. सो नाउ इट्स एंड, फिनिश, द केस इज ओवर. सो इन दैट केस वी कैन यूज द पास्ट टेंस. नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू सी पास्ट कंटिन्यूअस टेंस. The next we will discuss about the past continuous tense. So first of all we will see the statement of the past continuous tense. So the form of the past continuous tense is subject plus was or were plus present participle with the ing form plus the remaining part of the sentence. Now we will see the example. She was singing a song. You were reading a book. They were playing in the park. So this is the simple tense. Now it is going to be discussed interrogative sentences. So interrogative sentence, as we know, it's a question mark sentence. So the form of the interrogative sentence is was or were plus subject plus present participle plus the remaining part of the sentence. So first we will see the example. As it is an interrogative sentence, so verb will come. Was she or he singing a song? Or were you reading a book? Were they playing in the park? This is the interrogative sentence of the past tense. Now we will discuss about the negative sentence. So the form of the negative sentence is subject plus was or were plus not plus the present participle plus the remaining part of the sentence. So let's see the example. He or she was not singing a song. You were not reading a book. They were not playing in the park. These are the negative sentences of the past tense. Now we are going to discuss about the interrogative negative sentence. The form of the interrogative negative sentence is was or were plus subject plus not plus present participle plus the remaining part of the sentence. So let's see the example. Was she or he not singing the song? Were you not reading a book? Were they not playing in the park? To discuss about uses of past continuous tense. So now we will see the first use. An action which was in progress at a point of time. Action which is progress means which was is going on in the point of time. जब आप बात करते होंगे उस टाइम में वो वर्क प्रोग्रेस होता हुआ होगा. I was working on my project last week means मैं अपने प्रोजेक्ट में since last week से वर्कआउट अभी तक कर रही हूँ. So it's still going on. पास्ट में स्टार्ट की थी but it's still going on. Next point, an action that was happening at some point of time. Keep it in your mind. An action that was happening at some point of time in the past, जो कि past में एक टाइम में हो चुका हुआ होगा and उसको आप अभी describe करते होंगे. She was looking into the matter. So यहाँ पे look जो है वो V1 फॉर्म में है जिसको हम बेस फॉर्म बोलते हैं and we converted into ing form because of it's a continuous. So she was looking into the matter. So वो अपने matter जो है अभी वो look out कर रही है. मतलब अब past में कभी हो चुका होगा अभी उसको वो check out फिर से कर रही है. Next point, to suggest a gradual development of the action in the past. A gradually developed means slowly move on होता होगा. Gradually developing, in that case also we can use past tense. It was getting dark means over here we can means अभी afternoon है, slowly it is going to be dark means it's gradually going on. So we can use past tense over there. Now an action that was in the progress when another action took place. यहाँ पे दो actions होंगे. So an action that was in progress, एक action, first action which is progressed, which is going on, at the same time another action will be there. So see in an example, was writing a letter when the postman knocked the door. So मैं जो हूँ मैं letter लिख रही थी उस टाइम में पोस्टमैन जो है वो आके डोर नॉक किए हैं. एट द टाइम व्हेन आई वाज राइटिंग, मेरा राइटिंग पार्ट जो है वो कंटिन्यू चल ही रहा था. बाय द टाइम अ पोस्टमैन केम एंड नॉक द डोर. इन दैट सेंस आल्सो इट्स अ कंटिन्यूअस फॉर्म ऑफ द पास्ट टेंस. नेक्स्ट फॉर्म, पैरेलल एक्शन, व्हिच इज two actions will be at the same time. Keep it in your mind. It is a work with another action. ये एक काम होता हुआ होगा और एक काम जॉइंट होगा, बट यहाँ पे दोनों काम एक ही साथ होता होगा, पैरेलली होता होगा. व्हाइल आई वाज रीडिंग अ बुक शी वाज वाचिंग द टेलीविजन. सेम टाइम में मैं अपना रीडिंग पार्ट बुक कर रही थी एंड वो अपना टीवी देख रहा था. बट यहाँ पे जो है मैं लिख रही थी और पोस्टमैन आके नॉक किया. लिखना एंड नॉक करना दोनों अलग अलग सेंस में. मेरा लिखना पहले से चालू था एंड पोस्टमैन आके नॉक किया, बट यहाँ पे जो है मेरा रीडिंग पार्ट भी एंड उसका टेलीविजन वॉचिंग भी दोनों साइमल्टेनियसली हो रहा है. मींस इट्स अ पैरेलल एक्शन. नेक्स्ट पॉइंट वी विल डिस्कस. To indicate repeated action, which we already discussed, he was constantly asking for money. So over here it is a continuous form. He is constantly asking me for the money. So we can put the ing for ask verb. Polite inquiries, which already we discussed in simple past tense. Now we will see in an example. I was wondering if you could give me a birthday gift. If you are going to give a birthday gift now, then I would be wonderful for that. So that's why we can use over here continuous form. Next point, more casual or less deliberate action. जो कि सबसे ज्यादा मतलब मोर कैजुअल, जो चीज आप पूरा कैजुअली ले सकते हैं उस चीज को, या डेलिबरेट मोर एक्शन, एक चीज में बहुत ज्यादा डेलिबरेट होके या डेडिकेट होके काम करने में। आई वॉज टॉकिंग टू द प्रिंसिपल यस्टरडे। सो मैं प्रिंसिपल के साथ जो बात की थी वो कैजुअली बात की थी, आप उस हिसाब से भी लिख सकते हैं। और मोर डिलीवर्ड मतलब ये हिसाब से देखिए कि आप ज्यादा डिलीवर मतलब आप उस पॉइंट में ज्यादा ट्रस्ट देके प्रिंसिपल से, पास्ट में यस्टरडे मीन्स एज आई टोल्ड यू बिफोर इट्स द पास्ट टेंस, सो उसमें हम प्रिंसिपल के साथ यस्टरडे बात किए थे। नाउ नेक्स्ट पॉइंट, विद अ टाइम इन एडवर्बियल। सो यहाँ पे जो एडवर्बियल है, यहाँ पे हम लोग एक चीज मार्क करेंगे, यहाँ पे मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम और द वर्क विच इज डन, द टाइम सेंस या द पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट ऑफ द पीरियड विल मेंशन फर्स्ट ओवर देयर। At 10 o'clock she was preparing the lunch. Adverbial in the sense most of the time it will come on the first beginning of this, at the टाइम सेंस जो है वो पहले रहेगा, उसके बाद उनका वर्क प्रिपरेशन जो है उसके बाद रहेगा। उस टाइम में आप सोच लीजिएगा कि ये जो है एडवर्बियल फॉर्म में है। सो नेक्स्ट वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस अबाउट पास्ट परफेक्ट टेंस। नाउ द पास्ट परफेक्ट टेंस, द फॉर्म ऑफ द पास्ट परफेक्ट टेंस इज सब्जेक्ट प्लस हैड प्लस पास्ट पार्टिसिपल plus the third form of the verb plus the remaining part of the sentences. So let's see the examples. I had finished my dinner before he arrived. You had left when he arrived. She had prepared the tea before her husband got up. They had completed their work long back. Now we will discuss about the interrogative sentences. The form of the interrogative sentence is had plus subject plus past participle plus the remaining part of the sentence. So let's see the example. Had I finished my dinner before he arrived? Had you left when he arrived? Had she prepared the tea before her husband got up? Had they completed their work long ago? Now we are going to discuss about the negative sentences. The form of the negative sentence is subject plus had not plus past participle plus the remaining part of the sentence. So let's see the example. I had not finished my dinner before he arrived. You had not left when he arrived. She had not prepared the tea before her husband got up. They had not completed their work long ago. Now we will discuss about the interrogative negative sentence. The form of the interrogative negative sentence is had plus subject plus not plus past participle plus the remaining part of the sentence. So let's see the example. Had I not finished my dinner before he arrived? Had you not left when he arrived? Had she not prepared the tea before her husband got up? Had they not completed their work long ago? So now we are going to see the uses of past perfect tense. The first point, in general, we never use a simple sentence in a past perfect form. But few words are there for which we can use those things. Like some words such as already, ever, for, प्लस पीरियड ऑफ टाइम, जब फॉर या एवर लगेगा वो पर्टिकुलर पीरियड ऑफ टाइम आप यूज करेंगे. देन जस्ट, नेवर, बिफोर, सिंस. फॉर एंड सिंस already we discussed before in the present tense. My previous class already I discussed about these things. So whenever you will use for and since, you can definitely use the period of the time, the particular period of time you have to use. So let's see the point. He had never visited the Taj before. Over here he had, never means over here whatever be there, never he went to the Taj. So at that place there will be no change allowed for these things. Next point we will see, an action was completed at some point of time before another action took place in the past. An action was completed some point, एक place में वो complete हो चुका होगा, before another action उसका took place, मतलब another action start होने वाला होता है. When I reached the station, the train had left. जब मैं स्टेशन पहुंची तब ट्रेन जा चुका था. सो एक एक्शन हुआ, उसके पहले ही दूसरा एक्शन कंप्लीट हो चुका है. उसको स्टेशन पहुंचने से पहले ही जो ट्रेन था वो छूट गया उससे. तो वहां पे एक एक्शन कंप्लीट मतलब होते ही दूसरा एक्शन स्टार्ट हो गया. नेक्स्ट पॉइंट वी विल सी, एंड unfulfilled condition in the past. Unfulfilled, एक चीज जो फुलफिल ही नहीं हुआ होगा कंडीशन में, उस चीज में भी आप पास्ट परफेक्ट टेंस का यूज करेंगे. इफ आई हैड नो यू वेर इल, अगर मुझे पता होता आप इल हैं या बीमार हैं, आई वुड हैव कम टू यू, मैं आपके देखने आती वहां पे. सो यहाँ पे जो चीज मैंने बताया, अगर कंडीशन अनफुलफिल्ड कंडीशन, वो जो कंडीशन था वो खत्म हो चुका है, अभी उसको पता चला कि अगर वो बीमार होता तो वो विजिट करने जाती, तो वो उसको डिस्क्राइब कर रही है. इफ आई हैड नो यू वेर इल, आई वुड हैव कम टू यू. इन दैट प्लेस वी कैन यूज पास्ट परफेक्ट टेंस. नाउ द पास्ट परफेक्ट टेंस कैन बी यूज्ड विथ वर्ब्स. लाइक कौन कौन से वर्ब्स हैं देखिए वहां पे, एक्सपेक्ट, होप, मीन, सपोज, थिंक, वांट, etc. Few words are there for which to describe things we hope. कोई चीज आप चाहते होंगे या विश करते होंगे, to do or to do not, या वो चीज हो या ना हो, उस चीज पे आप क्या करेंगे, वहां पे भी आप पास्ट परफेक्ट टेंस का यूज करेंगे. I had hoped to win the first prize. मैंने जो है वो होप कर रखा था कि मुझे फर्स्ट प्राइज मिलेगा, तो वहां पे भी आप पास्ट परफेक्ट टेंस का यूज करेंगे. There will be not so much of changes over there वहां पे. So यहाँ पे जो भी पास्ट परफेक्ट टेंस है वहां पे V2 फॉर्म का यूज होगा, वर्ब का सेकेंड फेज जो है वो यूज होगा. Now we are going to discuss about the uses of past perfect continuous tense. So now we are going to discuss about the past perfect continuous tense. The form of the past perfect continuous tense is subject plus had been plus present participle with the ing form of the verb plus the remaining part of the sentence. So let's see the example. He had been playing cricket since childhood. She had been suffering from fever for a long time. The gardener had been watering the plants since morning. So next we will see the interrogative sentences. The form of the interrogative sentence is had plus subject plus been plus present participle plus the remaining part of the sentence. So let's see the example. Had he been playing cricket since childhood? Had she been suffering from fever for a long time? Had the gardener been watering the plants since morning? These are the interrogative form of the sentences. Now we are going to see the negative sentences. The form of the negative sentence is subject plus had not been plus present participle plus the remaining part of the sentence. Now we will see the example. He had not been playing cricket since childhood. She had not been suffering from fever for a long time. The gardener had not been watering the plants since morning. Now we will see the interrogative negative sentences. The form of the interrogative negative sentence is had plus subject plus not plus been plus present participle plus the remaining part of the sentence. Let's see the example. Had he not been playing cricket since childhood? Had she not been suffering from fever for a long time? Had the gardener not been watering the plants since morning? So now we will see the uses of past perfect continuous tense and the uses of her points. Action in progress throughout a period. An action which is done in the past, and the past should be done on that particular point of time. So they had been playing in the park for over 3 hours before I called them. So they played for 4 hours. Before I called, they didn't even come. Once I called them, then only they came back to the place. So before that, they used to play in the park over 3 hours, which is already past done. So in that case, we can use past perfect continuous tense. Now, repeated action, which we already discussed before. Mr. Sharma was annoyed for what Mr. Gupta had been phoning him every day. Because Mr. Gupta used to call him every day, that's the only reason Mr. Sharma was annoyed. Whenever he is getting the call of Mr. Gupta, he used to get annoyed because it's a continuous, because he is phoning him continuously. Every day he used to call him. So that is the reason Mr. Sharma got annoyed. Drawing conclusions. A conclusion, a subject should conclude with a subject, whether it is directly or indirectly. So Ragini looked tired. Ragini जो कि tired है, she had been working late at night. So वो late night तक work करती रही. So that is the reason for she became tired. So it's also a continuous form. So let's we discuss a short summary of this past tense. Past simple past continuous, past perfect tense and perfect continuous tense. So let's see the first example. 5 years ago, I left this college. Means it's a very simple that 5 years back I left this college. Means it's a simple past. Next, it was raining all the afternoon. Over here, ing, whenever I told you before, whenever you will see ing form with the verb, it's a continuous form. So, it is, we can decide with this that it is a continuous, means it's a past continuous tense. The guests had already taken dinner. Over here, we will see the guests who came, that they had, we already know that have and has is the present tense and whereas had is the past tense. So over here we saw that had and already it's done, that's why it became the past perfect tense. That work is perfectly done. Next, her eyes are red. It is obvious she had been studying late at night. Means her eyes became red because of the reason she studying overnight she had studied. So over will see had been and ing form. That's why we can decide that it's a past perfect continuous. So it's a past perfect continuous tense. In last two sessions we discussed about what is tense and what is the present tense and its uses, and now already we discussed about the past tense and its uses. Now still future tense is left. So if you want to know about the future tense and get clear about the complete tense chart, then you have to be with me, and don't forget to do like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.